Hello, hello. We bought a house, y'all. We have officially closed. We bought a house. The past couple of days have been just go, go, go. So this is the 5th home that we've purchased, the 5th home that we have, but I feel like this one is just so much more exciting, so much more special, because this is the home we're going to be in for a long time. We're very excited about all the things we're doing here. A lot of updates happening right now. The past couple of days we've been doing some painting, like the built-ins, the mud room. What else? We have stone going at the fireplace. One second. Hello? That was the blind installer, but we have stone going up the whole fireplace. We have like some closet systems going in, the pantry, doing some updates there. And so there's been a lot of moving parts the past couple of days, and didn't really get any help, like no like kind of like design or anything, just me and my husband making these plans. I have my project manager hat on, making sure everything goes smoothly. There's been a couple of hiccups, but we are back on track. Let me go meet the blinds person out here. I'm going to put in everywhere's just like walled off right now. A lot happening. So I think I showed some before images before of the inspo of the living room and the fireplace. Initially we just had a 2-story fireplace. The built-ins were white, and so we're going dark and painting the built-ins black, and then doing a stone fireplace up the wall. This is the stone that we have. Also our curtains in. Yeah. That is happening there. We're not officially moved in yet, of course. We moved in this weekend, so trying to get everything done before then, but slowly kind of just bringing stuff over in the kitchen and organizing. So yeah, things are getting started. We are super excited for this home and to just grow here. Like, we found, it's June, right? June 2025. We found this neighborhood May 2025. Picked out our lot like May, June. So they started building in November. It's been a year-long process, anticipation, the build up, and it's finally here. We're super excited. Big peek of the pantry. Have a little butler's pantry situation over here. Let's go see what Stanley and Avery are up to. Oh, the closet system is happening today as well. So closet's kind of like 2 halves. I think I'm gonna insert a video I showed y'all before. Pretty good size. Walk in and it wraps all the way around. But yeah, we're gonna do IKEA kind of built-in system here. So 1 half is gonna be the IKEA closet system. The second half is kind of like a built-in kind of situation. Stanley's just changing some door hinges from silver to black, and we're gonna change those knobs. Avery's chilling with some Miss Rachel right now. Go back out to the deck. Blinds are getting installed today, and I just cannot wait to see the Roman shades in this area. This light will be changed out later this week. Let's go to this deck, which I'm so excited to have this and to decorate out here. But yeah, it's just kind of been go for the past couple of days. My waist actually hurts from, I think, either maybe bending or moving things. But we get the mover. Today is Thursday. We're getting the movers on Saturday, so just wanna, and then furniture is being delivered on Friday. So obviously it's kind of a mess in there, so I want to have all that wrapped up by tomorrow so we can get all of the furniture in. We are slowly making our way up. After it gets grouted, it's gonna have that finished look. Avery's room. Stanley's still working on the door hinges. Huh?
We'll go ahead and find a plumber.
Switch out the faucet, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna change the chrome to black in the bathroom. lines are in. This is actually gonna be Stanley's office, temporary office until the basement gets finished, but that's a little down the line. So this will be his office space. Alright, just showing all the before. How to do some wall trim all the way up the wall. This area here. I'm tired. We need to, like I said, today's Thursday, we move Saturday. We still need to pack up at home a few things left. But majority of the day is kind of spent here because if anybody has questions, they're asking me directly. And so there's been a few things, like for example, and it kind of worked out in our favor. Memory was full, but IKEA sent like a whole extra section for the pack system that we chose. So we're figuring out, okay, where is this gonna go? Should we just dismount it and get rid of it? But we actually ended up putting it in a different area of the closet, which we'll kind of use for like a shoe rack area. And they ran out of stone for the fireplace, so he had to just go to the site, the stone site, pick up some more. That's like an hour away, and we're kind of what do you call it, at a pinch for time. Time is not on our side, so that's like a 2-hour back and forth trip. But they're still working with some of the stone that they currently have. They're pretty much almost at the top, but then they have to still go through and grout the area. So it is 2 o'clock now. They're just now starting the wall trim. The person doing the wall trim is also putting wooden beams on the ceiling. He's also doing that, but he can't get started on that till the stone, you know, is done, because they're using the same area, and all the furniture is supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So we'll see how that works. You may just need to move the sofa and stuff back like towards the kitchen area until all of the living room space is cleaned up. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. Got back to the house around 7 a.m. to open up for the people working, and I brought my clothes over. Like I mentioned, we did the IKEA system. They're still painting on this back half, but this side and this side is the IKEA pack system. Y'all, so worth it. I know some people think maybe IKEA quality isn't good, but cost efficient. Like this gray looks so good. I have this pull out area here. I just put some sunglasses there, probably put watches, jewelry. They're all soft clothes. And then this is all my clothes. The only thing remaining at the house is some coats. And then Stanley has to bring his stuff. And then we still have the back half over there. But yeah, so much focus, so much space. It's looking good. We're gonna add some lights as well in the inner side. And then I'm still gonna figure out the shoe rack situation. Stanley ran to Home Depot yesterday and got, well, he was already there, and then picked up one of these handheld vacuums. It's just so much dust accumulating everywhere from all the work. Changed out this mirror. It was a black solid thick one before. We're almost done with the fireplace. The stone, they're starting to grout today, will be done. After that, we can move on into installing the wooden beams across the top. And then this is progress so far with the picture frame molding that we're doing. They're coming back later today to do all the way up the stairs, but it's already looking so good. It just makes such a huge impact, especially with such a big wall that looks so bare, to add that molding. And furniture delivery just arrived. Unfortunately, we got delayed on the stone, so we're just gonna tell them to leave it in the boxes. But the sofa, the dining table is here from West Elm, and then CB2 crate barrel are bringing some other furniture items a little bit later. Alright, our sofa is here. We got the Harmony sectional from West Elm. Keep it here until the living room is done. And then these are the wooden beams. Dining table. Wood dining tables, black. Those are accent chairs for the living room. Love this green color. So we're definitely going for earthy tones. Love that chair. Love the table. Good morning, guys. It is a couple days later since I last updated y'all. It's Sunday, Father's Day. We officially moved in yesterday on Saturday, so you know, obviously still getting things together, still trying to get things in their place. Really didn't do that yesterday. Like my waist, like my low back was hurting so bad by the end of the day, so I'm like, I'm not touching anything. I'm waiting. I'm just gonna wait. So I woke up this morning. It's 6:30. Just naturally woke up this early because the past few days I've just been waking up very early. So today's goal is to get this closet organized, really just get everything on shelves because everything, all of our clothes are in bags. So just trying to get everything just hung up, and then I want to focus on Avi's room just to get that area organized for her, and the kitchen. It kind of seems like three very big tasks, but I feel like once those things happen, it can kind of help us settle in a bit more. And I'm so happy this week we were just able to get all the projects that we wanted done completed, you know, before move-in. I have to show you guys the wooden beams on the ceilings. They turned out so nice. We also ended up getting blinds, motorized blinds for the 2-story living room, which ended up turning out nice as well. And majority of the furniture is here. Still waiting on our dining chairs, which will probably be like beginning of July. And our bar stools I think are coming today. But yeah, we are here. We're getting settled in. We're very happy. Like I said, today's Father's Day. They want to try to run to the grocery store for some breakfast. Maybe make some nice French toast with some mimosas. Our fridge doesn't come till Monday, so we're just working out of our mini fridge that we have, and then the freezer that we have in the garage. And tonight we're gonna go to dinner. But yeah, let me start with this closet. So my plan of action is just to open every bag and figure out what's what. Looks like these are coats in here. Stainless things. I think what I'll do is put all pants here and see how far that takes us, just all in the bottom row. I think since this area is much longer, putting my dresses here. This area is also long as well. Don't know, maybe coats there. I started with my boots here. We have this pull-out drawer for now. This was Stanley just picked this up. This is where he put all his cologne, so just put that there for now. Gotta find the area for his watches. This pull-out area, I'm thinking, I started putting my sunglasses there, but I'm also thinking maybe his watches, maybe some jewelry here. It's just a lot of space that we can utilize. And then these drawers, maybe like sweats and stuff. Alright, well, there's a lot of space to work with. I literally feel like our whole closet probably couldn't be full on this whole side, and maybe a little bit there. There's definitely a lot of space. Alright, let's get to organizing. Alright, these are all of the coats, and I'm thinking I need to move it against this wall, given how long some are. And it's just, I don't know, heavy, kind of just separating it. This place, I wasn't actually thinking for my dresses because they were longer, but there is another area over here where dresses may work, where it's slightly longer. So I'm gonna switch that out. It feels kind of full right here. Alright, this makes more sense. Just give the coats, the jackets their own space. The length is better for this area. So some things that I would have done differently as I'm kind of going through the closet and organizing. Remember, the first half is the IKEA pack system. while the second half we just got a carpenter to come and add shelves and hanging rods. So the second half I would have made higher, both shelves a little bit higher. That way you now have room if you want to put things on the floor, like if you need extra shoes, or if you want to put shirts here. We'll still have space, but like anything longer, it takes away the shelf space for added storage. So that is something, looking back, I would have done differently. Added more height for sure, especially with kind of how tall the ceilings are. All right, we've made some good progress. Nearly all these bags are empty. Clothes are on the shelves. Things are getting organized. Eventually we'll switch out all the hangers to the velvet ones like these. So I'll keep this as is. Whenever Stanley wakes up, he can kind of go through it and organize as he sees fit as well. These are all my purses and bags. I think I'll utilize this space for that. Okay, this is what I have so far. I took them all out of the bags, so I'll keep the bags for when I say bags, I mean these, but I'll keep that for like when I travel. All right, we'll just leave that for now. These are my scrubs, and I think maybe like some medical books, which I'll have to sort through later and figure out where to organize that. I think in these drawers here we'll do like sweatpants, hoodies, workout clothes, and then like I said, finding somewhere for my scrubs. There is a lot in that box. It is about 7:45. I'm moving on to Avery's room. Stanley and Avery are still sleeping, and I would love to get this done before Avery wakes up, and then after this on to the kitchen. So pretty much almost the same setup as the nursery at our old house. I just, instead of the bookshelves on the wall, I added this scallop bookshelf, which I got from Amazon. And then I added kind of this toy chest. Now she has things in these baskets which you can reach. We'll hang curtains later, and then eventually I'll finish this wall decal. It's just a lot. Oh man, I need to rest for a little bit. All right, first I'm going to start with her closet. Figure out some storage solutions in here. All right, Avery's room is all cleared out and it's done for now. Just have to add the curtains, mount the mirror. The previous shelves that I had in her wall are too long, but I'm thinking maybe putting some shelves in this corner here. I think I got those from IKEA, so ordering some smaller ones. And then bathroom decor, I want to put some fun colors in here for her. And this is what we have for the closet so far. So yeah, her room is good for now. So it is 8:30 a.m. Happy with the progress that I got so far of our closet, Avery's whole room pretty much in the past 2 hours. She did wake up in the middle of the night. She slept in her room last night but woke up in the middle of the night, so she's currently in our room right now still sleeping. So I think I'm gonna head down and work on the kitchen. All right, now that we're downstairs, let me show you guys how the fireplace turned out and the wooden beam. Like, I just love this fireplace. I would definitely say the vision came to life. And then the beams, these are actually foam wooden beams, so like you could literally carry one yourself. They're light, but it gives you that natural real wood look. And I love the colored one, a little bit darker than what's on the floors. And Avery's awake. We did motorized blinds here from Home Depot, and I think these turned out really nicely. You can control it from an app and from a remote. And then furniture, we just gotta lay it out and organize it. But like when I look at what was on my Pinterest board for the living room space, for the stone, the built-ins, I'm just so happy that it all came together that the way that we wanted it to. Okay, kitchen. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes, not too many. It's mainly the pantry that I need to get organized. I think the day after we closed, I came here and was like organizing all the drawer with our pots, some storage, Tupperware stuff. Like all of our dishes and stuff are already organized, thankfully. So it's really a pantry area. So I'm gonna get started on that, hopefully finish soon. And most of my organizing, the main spaces, will be done for today. So I'm indifferent when it comes to the look of having things stored in these kind of containers, these clear containers in the pantry. And for example, like cereal items, I mean, it's a great look, but I just feel like it's a lot of work and not really necessary. But Stanley really likes the look, so we went to the store the other day and got all these containers for different things, like what's he gonna put in there, like cereal, for example, or oatmeal, flour, things like that. So I washed all of these, need them to dry, put that in there later. This is kind of the storage that we had in our previous pantry. Just gonna go through everything. All right, pantry is done for now. Just wanted everything out and on the shelves. Organization will happen another day. Got the containers there. And still a couple of boxes to unpack, but I'm gonna just take a break for now. Get breakfast started and get our Father's Day started over here.
That was what she wants to watch. I report in the store. Like. The good one, sorry.
The good what?
Syrup.
Oh, the maple syrup?
Pure. Yeah.
Sorry.
There's no sugar.
What, has sugar?
Yeah.
Or cheers to first Father's Day in our new home. Thanks.
That one has added sugar.
Waffles, sausage, and some strawberries.
What do you want?
Ooh, today has been a full day. Day of running around, getting things done. I'm actually headed out for dinner right now. Cover. Headed out for Father's Day dinner. Avery and Stanley just popped a bottle of champagne to celebrate both the home and Father's Day. All right, headed out. And this is how I'm ending the vlog. It is actually a few days later. I forgot to wrap up the vlog the other day. It's now Wednesday. Last clip we were heading to dinner for Father's Day, and then I worked a stretch of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all 6 a.m. shifts. So just feeling so tired at this point. I do have a few days off, but we're getting settled here. Pretty much almost done unpacking everything, maybe 2 or 3 more boxes. So we're almost there. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the vlog at this point. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the one next week. Bye.